Hello, guys. Welcome back to our 17th episode. And in today's episode, we have Mr. Commercial, Adrian Edwards.
Mr. Commercial.
Yes, sir. You guys probably see him every time there's a commercial break on basketball games.
Tim Hortons.
Yes. And if you guys have the munchies, you've seen his face for sure.
Yes, sir. That's DoorDash right there, right?
Yes, sir.
DoorDash,
so you're just forgetting to introduce all of us?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
so
And, my brother Leo and
Wow,
Top Tier Kicks. Soon to be,
guy, bro.
yo, Kevin, soon to be Top Tier Fades and
and
Kicks.
Kicks.
yeah.
The new bumper, man. Yes, sir.
This guy, man,
Yeah.
he started off the company and then now he's the definition of top tier fades and kicks.
Double threat.
Let's go.
He's about to
That's
sell,
what's
bro.
up.
He's about to sell you shoes with a fresh fade.
Oh, yeah.
You need to have the money first, though.
Yeah, right. So our shoe ranges about from 300 all the way to like 2,000. So you know.
Yeah.
Damn,
So we
just
all-
as a minimum.
Yeah. We
Minimum?
all have the ranges. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So tell us about yourself, Adrian.
Oh, I hate that question. Every time it's like I'm in grade 6 again. Tell us about yourself. I can read, I think. So yeah, my name is Adrian Edwards. I go by Adrian Alexie Edwards because I found that a lot of people have my name.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got into acting, I'm like, I need to separate myself. So yeah, Adrian Alexie Edwards, born in Jamaica, came here when I was 2, traveled all over the world. I act. Been acting for a few years now, and I do marketing on the side. I love people. I love making connections with everyone, networking, growing. That's a little bit about me, and I love shooting the shit. Especially when you're just chilling with everyone, and this happened organically.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Luigi didn't cut hair, when I met him.
Yeah,
and then now he's
I
cutting
remember
hair.
this.
And y'all got to shop and everything. So
Exactly.
yeah, that's what
Yeah, we were teammates at Brody.
Yeah.
That's how we.
Oh, yeah.
we were teammates at Brody, and
shout out to Connor.
Yeah.
Brody's
Connor, let's go.
killing it.
Yeah, bro, Brody league
killing
is.
Bro, it's
it,
crazy
bro.
because
Yeah.
I actually Connor, I think a couple of days ago, and I said, "Yo, Connor, you have to be on the podcast." Like I was telling Connor, I was like, "Yo, I think like Adrian's gonna come through and stuff, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, like just let me know or whatever." And I was like, "Man, it'd be sick to have Connor too."
Bro, it's crazy because Brody Rack is like the McDonald's of like basketball league.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
blowing
he's
up.
literally franchising everywhere. Like he's.
You know Crew League, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I feel like that is exactly like the Drew League already of Canada.
I said Crew, Drew.
Yeah,
Fucking Drew League.
It's like the Drew League of Canada already, and like we've seen it from when he only had like I think like 60 or 70 players at the time when we were playing, and then now he has
probably less.
yeah, now he has 10,000 players on a yearly basis.
Yeah, it's crazy how
Bro,
fast he blew
Yeah,
up.
bro,
man.
in a span of
like 3-4 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
And yo, people
Yeah.
don't know the struggle too, because he was telling me a little bit about like when he quit his job and then he was just doing Brody full time, and then he has Booze Bear going on.
Yeah, I
now.
know
Yeah.
Boosberg.
I gotta get on that as well. But
Yeah.
Oh my god, that guy's a hustler.
Bro,
Yeah, man.
so-
So
respect
proud
to
of that
Connor.
guy, bro. That
Every
guy is
time, every time I
crazy.
cut his hair, like we just talk about strictly like business and like
Yeah.
like
and like
what,
how we
what-
just all started.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
what we foresee and stuff like that, bro.
Mhm.
He signed. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this,
You're
but
not supposed to say it. If you don't know.
but
If you
like
don't know, you're not supposed to say
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so-
So is he signed a player or like
No.
or
So
like or a company that he signed
yeah,
with?
so like he's expanding like down south, you know,
yeah. So
and it's like in major states,
in
Shit.
Houston, I know.
in Houston,
Like Atlanta.
I love Houston.
There's
bro.
one in New York.
Yeah,
Bro,
Houston
he's literally-
is sick, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so what sets Brody apart is the fact that he's really good at marketing,
Yeah.
and he knows how to run a foundation very well.
Facts.
You know,
That-
and he has the right people around him.
That, and I feel like when you join Brody, obviously you want to win, right? And what he does is he actually has like the Larry O'Brien trophy that you
Yeah.
can take pictures with
True.
at the end
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
if you guys do win the
Exactly.
championship. That's very interactive because
Oh,
as a
no,
kid,
and being like you feel important because
Yeah.
like okay, like for sure, like not everyone at Brody are like they play basketball their whole lives and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and like as a guy, and you're just like, man, like I want to be a part of a team, and like even though they've never been part of a team before, like
Right.
he has like free agents where he builds their own team, and like those free agents get like, you know, the NBA media packages where like they take pictures of them before the season, and then they have like, you know, like the whole team thing, and like, yeah, it's just dope, man.
You
Like,
know what?
really,
That's
really
a great
heavy.
point. He's giving them the whole experience.
Yeah.
Something they may never get because I mean, who's
You
really
know?
making to the league? If you're
Exactly.
not serious,
exactly.
But you're still getting, you know, the pictures. I mean, interviews are probably coming up soon.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
the
everything.
highlights.
The highlights.
And they have characters, bro.
Scorekeeping.
The
Yeah.
scorekeeping.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
They're
It's
gonna
awesome.
have the groupies there soon.
Exactly. You see the characters that they have. Like they actually have like actual characters. Like I watched like the coaches that they have, and like the coaches like they actually have characters.
Yeah.
And like
personality.
It's so funny. Yeah, because like they're just such a bunch of six mans, you know. Like we all you know, we all relate to it because we're from the city.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's sick
Relatable.
because like he's putting on the city in a sense where like now he's going to Houston, and like you're gonna see like, you know, like our influence going into like Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Canadian
we
proud.
wanted to do that too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like so during COVID, me and Luigi actually, instead of opening up a shop in Toronto or like in Oakville, you know, like we went to Miami to actually start scouting if we actually could work in Florida or if we could actually work in Houston. Like those were the two areas that me and Luigi was really drawn into because of the weather, first of all, and the food. And,
Just say it.
And just a bunch of things, you know?
Oh, so he's married now, so you don't want to say it.
You know what I'm saying? You know? Hey, man, don't get me in trouble.
I'm just trying to be truthful. We got Buddha in front of us.
You know, my wife, okay? My wife watches this thing,
She's a
okay?
lovely lady. You know,
My wife watches this thing, okay?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No,
love
but
lady.
I'd rather be home because my wife is here. Okay.
So
I opened up the shop because my wife is right here. You know?
So I think the reason why we wanted to look into those states is because obviously like the nice weather, you know, more population and like all that stuff. But the only problem I would say about the American market with barbering is they only stick with their own kind. What I mean by that is if it's an Asian guy running the barber shop, only Asian people will go there.
Right.
Versus here, it's so versatile, right?
That's true.
yeah.
Like
I
we're
see that. I see
we're
that.
Filipino here, and I cut Adrian's hair, or Leo cuts Adrian's hair, and he's Jamaican.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I have another guy he's
Yeah.
white, and then he's just like an older man. But you'll never see that in the States. If it's a barber shop,
No,
uncommon.
you
It's
probably
uncommon.
see it.
It's uncommon,
Yeah,
bro.
you probably see it, but like it's very rare. Like, you know, like it's very rare. Like in a sense where like a lot of barbershop in the States, it's like it's based on neighborhoods.
yeah, it's based on neighborhoods.
You know what I mean? Like, let's say if you're in a suburban neighborhood, obviously, you know, whoever lives in the suburban areas just all goes to the suburban areas. And if you're in the hood, it's just a bunch of people from the hood getting haircuts from the hood barbershops. You know what I'm saying? And like
I could just imagine a kid from the Serb coming up to the I'm trying to get a haircut. Man, like, man, get your goofy ass out of here, bro.
no, even like Latino barbers too. Like, you know, like Latino barbers is a big thing in the States. Like Dominican barbers, like that's considered Latino barber. You know, like they're all the Latinos, because that's what we did, bro. Like me and Luigi, we go to all these barbershops and just like, damn, bro. Like, so we went to this one area in Houston. It's called The Spot, and you could tell that it's a very, very like, you know, urban, like, you know, African American vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then like there's another barbershop that I checked out in Minnesota, and it was all Latinos there. And I felt like I blended more in the Latino area because
You start speaking Spanish?
no, it's because no, not even Spanish, because like my hair texture is more like identical to like Latinos than it is with African Americans, you know, because like some of the barbers like they specialize in certain things. Like, you know, like if you come to an African American barbershop, they're not gonna be able to use scissors the way, you know, like a Latino guy use scissors on my hair.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And
I don't even like scissors on my
here.
hair. And y'all keep doing it. Keep using the big ass scissors. And I'm like, it don't work with my hair.
No, but the big scissors are meant for Afro hair though.
Yeah, for Afro hair.
You
yeah,
know?
but like to shape it. But like I think when you're cutting off, you know, I say, hey, could you cut off some off the top?
Yeah.
You reach for the scissors. I'm like, no. Get the guard, then the scissors shape it.
Yeah, see, that's Luigi.
I love using the scissors, brother.
Yeah,
He's
Luigi.
insistent. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, Luigi.
Luigi.
Gets,
Put them down.
Bro, Luigi gets trigger happy with those long ass scissors.
Bro, they're
man.
so fun, man.
That's why, bro.
They look
I'm just
they look like samurai
Yeah,
swords.
Luigi's out here taking down bulk with long scissors, bro. I was like, yo, what is going on here?
Because it's shaping. I feel like a gardener, you know?
Yeah, because he likes the long scissors a lot.
Any excuse to use them. You're
Yeah,
gonna pull
see,
them
that's
out,
exactly
right?
like Luigi, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like about more like with your work and stuff. So like,
Oh yeah, back to me.
Yeah. Okay, no more barber stuff. We're done with the barber stuff. You know, so basically, so like, so how do you get leads on like how to get like, you know, like commercial like acting and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So I have an agent that finds me work, and then I also look for my own work, right? So most of my commercial work has been through my agent, right? And the reason why it's so important to have an agent is because they find you work that you really couldn't find on your own. And the platforms you use, like for example, Actors Access, you could self-submit, but it's better to have an agent that can submit for you, because you can't see everything when you're on the self-submit side, and your agent can find that for you. So the ones I did like NBA, DoorDash, this recent one I did, I can't say, it's on NDA. My agent found that, right? And from that, you of course create connections, you network or whatnot. But then like the short films and like the TV shows, you could submit yourself, you know, because you know more what you can do, what you're capable of. And no matter what, you got to believe in yourself, right?
Sick, bro.
So, and the money's better in the commercial. So like they're trying to make money and also get you out there. It's a good combination.
So what's like the difference between like, let's say getting like an acting gig or a commercial gig? Like what's the interview process? Like what's the difference?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So commercial, it would typically go like, okay, you do a self-tape, because a lot of it's self-tape now. Then you will get a call back, and then you'll book it.
So when you say self-tape, do they give you like a script that you like you read or something like that? And
Exactly.
you just film yourself?
I've done some stupid.
I'm only imagining Adrian doing this like in his webcam and just be like,
No, I've done some shit like that.
So like, what do they ask? Like, what kind of stuff do they ask you to do?
So one time, this was like a few years ago, I got this tape and they wanted me to like do some shit with my fingers, like do like the moonwalk with my fingers. Okay. And it was a different agency too. It was a different agency, and I remember getting the self tape request, right? So she's like, "Oh yeah, just do this one thing, and then submit it by Wednesday or whatever, and then you're good." So I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go in my email, I look at it, and I'm like, "All right." I didn't really read it, so I'm like, "I'll just go downstairs and do it real quick." I go downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I need to show my face, like not my fingers. So I didn't end up submitting for it, and they got mad at me. And so slowly after, we parted ways.
Yeah,
they probably just have a fetish with fingers, and they just want to.
Clearly, they got a
Bro,
fetish.
yeah, that's weird.
I was like,
Especially,
I'm just trying to collect a bunch of fingers for OnlyFans.
Bro, I said I'm an actor, not a finger actor.
yeah.
right? Like, what kind of jobs are you finding me?
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's so funny, bro.
Anyways, yeah. So that's with the commercials. Now, short films or films, kind of like, I would say, you know, substantial, you're going to probably do 4 auditions. So the first one, then a callback, then a chemistry read, then they'll book you. That's what I've experienced mostly. When you're like top tier, like Hollywood type productions, you could go up to like 8.
Damn.
Wow.
Top tier, no
Up
pun
to
intended.
8.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come, you got anything in the back here that says top tier?
I don't know. You'll see that.
You should get me a shirt next time so I can wear it. I can wear a shirt.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, it takes a lot to prove yourself, but I think once you get that big gig and you make it, that process will be a little bit easier, but you constantly have to show up no matter what. That's the thing, acting. People think you just go up or you go on screen, you're just like, oh, they just cried on scene.
Oh, no,
or
bro.
It's really not like that. And on top of that, the process to get to where you want to be, wherever that is, it's extenuous. And it's draining because, for example, you'll do like the 3rd callback, right? And you'll be like, all right, I got it. And they're like, you got to come in again and do this with someone else. You're like, really? Man, I just cried on this. What are you talking about, man? I was so vulnerable with you. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, just give me the part. Give me the part. You know, but you have to just.
Were you ever camera shy?
No. Nah, I think I was, but like I wasn't camera shy in the way where I'm like, oh my god, the camera's on me. Don't look at me. I think it was you get a little nervous, you start stumbling, you know, like this, you get a little shaky.
Yeah.
Because we all went through that too. Because like ever since we started working with Lauren, right, and basically, when he put us in camera, and I think like for like the first like 2 months, and like we just have to say literally 2 lines, and we're just like,
Yeah, we're always like stuttering.
man.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's hard.
Like, just, we can't even say our name. We're just like, hey, my name is Leo, and I'm
Yeah.
from Top Tier Fades
Like,
and Cakes.
yo,
you know?
Lauren,
Yeah,
you,
you know what I
do
mean?
you remember that one? So we did like one YouTube video where it took me like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 takes for me to say my name, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
It's like
damn.
that. It's like
See,
that.
like that's what I'm saying. Like,
And in film, it's the same thing, bro. Like, you'll see a great scene from an actor and you'll be like, wow, that was dope.
Mm.
That guy maybe took 50 takes to get to that point.
yeah,
Damn.
that's
Yeah, that's the
crazy,
stuff that we
bro.
don't see, right?
Yeah,
But
and like
it's
especially
like
you guys
that.
have to play a certain type of characters, and like
Yeah.
you have to be that character, right? So you know,
And that's what I'm trying to do. Like, as an actor, you know, outside of the fame and the money, when you really consider yourself to be an actor, you want to show range in different ways.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You've played this character that is mentally ill. You play this character that is, you know, happy-go-lucky. You play this character that's, you know, a serial killer or you know, the
Oh,
guy
man.
next door.
Mhm.
Whatever it is, you want to show that range that you can do, and you have to. The preparation is different for all of them, of course, right?
Yeah.
So it's just. I mean, not every actor has those aspirations to be
Mhm.
those things. Some just stick to one archetype and they're like, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna stick to this.
How do you mentally prepare yourself from like certain characters?
So if I were to give 2 examples, like I had to do this recent film where I had to be like this detective. And basically it's a cool concept. You know Limitless, you know that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
film?
yeah.
Where you
Yeah,
can take the pill and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
you become like
You're the man.
Einstein.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, I know everything, you know?
Yeah.
The same thing, but imagine being able to see, as a detective, see the last moments of a victim,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? Is he trying to show us something?
Yeah, he's trying to show us something.
Oh.
Hey, don't be.
You
Don't
told me
be.
to shut up.
Yeah,
You told me I'm the guest, bro.
No. Hey, don't. What is it called? Don't give away our sauce, okay? Don't give away our sauce. Don't give away our sauce. This is a sauce.
I saw nothing. I saw
Yeah,
nothing.
don't be giving away our sauce,
I saw nothing. I
cuz.
saw
Come
nothing.
on, man. We have okay, just for you guys, we have a projector, and we just have to, we just have to read. We just have to read certain things sometimes, okay? Don't be giving away the sauce, Adrian. You're an actor. You should know this, man.
I've done a podcast, which I should know better.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
I
man.
should know
You're the
better. I should
actor,
know better.
man.
I should know better, bro. I should know
You know what I'm
better.
saying? Yeah, go ahead. But we were just saying how, like,
Um,
we're just talking about how, like, how to prepare yourself on all
Right.
those things. Yeah.
So so the role, right? So I had to basically be someone that is analytical, very straight to the point, is ambitious, that kind of character. A detective, really, right? A young detective. So this detective is able to see the last moments of a victim. So he's able to take this pill, kind of go into his sleep, and be in this alternate universe and kind of see how things played out until this person got killed or that person got killed. But the thing is, you're in their point of view. So once you get killed, obviously it's done. And over the course of the short film, you kind of start to see him get addicted to the pill.
Sounds like Black
Yeah.
Mirror, baby.
Yeah, this sounds
It's
like a
actually
Black
very similar to Black
Bro,
Mirror.
that sounds like
Yeah,
a Black Mirror
sounds like a
episode.
Black Mirror
I love Black
Right.
Mirror, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I don't want to give anything else away. I feel like I said too much over there.
Hey, just sign an NDA on this one? Or?
No, I didn't, but they're my boys. But they'll forgive me.
Yeah.
I'll work
Yeah,
it.
that's
But
crazy.
that's like that one kind of character, right? I had to do a film the same week, and it was what's it called? So in the 70s, right? You know, you have like funk music and jazz or whatnot. There is a story about Toronto the Good. It's called Toronto the Good. And essentially, it's this mayor that was running for office, and he tried to get these 2 musicians killed during that time. And also, the 1976 Olympics was going on as well. So he tried to plan this bombing going on. So the short film is about that, but before that time. So I played the lead singer of that funk band.
And you're the one getting killed?
Yeah, one of the guys getting shot. Yeah. But we don't show that in the film. We kind of just show like, we show that, but we don't show it, if you know what I mean. But all these events take place before the big, story happens. So it's like a short film, proof of concept before the feature film. So he's more of like a cool kind of guy. He talks like, groovy, you know what I'm saying? Right on. Everything good. Everything
Right
good.
on,
Peace and
kid.
love. Peace and love. Because we all need a little son. You know, that's how that is. And then the other one's more of a
Like serious.
serious.
Yeah.
Yep. He was dark skin, right-handed, victim. Like, you're just straight to the point. So two different. So my preparation. Oh, that's what I was going with this. My preparation for the detective one was more or less like, okay, straightforward. I'm trying to break down who he is as a person. I'll go as far as like, does he have siblings, or is he only child? How does his parents treat him? Why is he addicted to this thing? Does he have an addictive personality? What's his quirks? Does he start to do weird things like, stuff like that? Or does he twitch his eye and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? And work that out. Versus the other guy is more or less, he's very happy. He's very fun. He's always positive.
And he's always partying, getting
drunk, right?
Yes, sir.
What's his goal? Why is he trying to be, why is he trying to make it? And is funk music, he lives and breathes funk music. So what does he want to bring to the world with that? So you just start to think about all these things. And I mean, I'm kind of watering it down, but that's essentially two different type of characters.
That sounds dope, man.
Yeah,
you go through like all those emotions and stuff like that. Like for me, like if I cry, bro, like, like it's a big deal.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So does that affect who you are as a person? Because I feel like it would, right? Because if you're playing a role for a certain time, that you might develop certain characteristic from that character.
Of course, yeah. Right? I love this, bro. Yeah. So every person, every actor is different, but I haven't really gotten into the space of developing these things because I've only done like short films. But I've heard from a lot of my peers that once you stay with a character for so long, you start to develop a lot of their personalities. And think about it. It's a part of you still. A part of you still expressing yourself towards the audience, towards the other characters or whatnot. But a lot of times you have to take a step back and realize that's just a character. It's just a moment. I'm not gonna bring this
even
home.
like the Joker stuff, like you know what they say about the Joker? Yeah,
exactly. I was actually gonna say that too, because it's method acting, right? Method acting is cool, but I think once you start affecting people's
like mentality,
or more or less like when you start to.
This sounds crazy.
Yeah,
guys.
this is
my heart is
bro. This
pounding.
is so interesting, man.
Yeah, it's a different world, right?
Bro, like even who played Batman and
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, exactly. Yeah. Christian Bale, bro. I think there was like 8 movies that he did where he did different characters where he lost a bunch of weight or he gained so much weight or he got jacked and all that stuff, right?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Which is not good for your body.
Of course not, right?
Yeah.
Bro, there was at one point, I think he only weighed like 105 pounds. And then he had to be Batman, and Batman is like 200 pounds with muscle.
Put on like 80 pounds.
But that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, that's like physically and
mentally, exactly.
Emotionally.
I wish I could do that. Damn,
but do you want to though?
I'm just no. Sometimes I get fat, then I get skinny, then I get fat again. Just because whatever I feel like, because
whatever is in the season, you're like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. No, because I really just have those moments where I just like I think I have to have like it sounds bad, like like a little bit of like a health scare, and like, oh damn, I gotta lose weight. I'm getting fat. You know what I mean?
You heard of therapy?
Right, Angie? Because remember, like, our doctor just like, so one time I was so fat, right? And my doctor's like this, in 3 months, if you don't lose like 20 pounds, you're going to be diabetic. I was like, oh shit.
Wait, they actually said that to you?
No,
they said that to him.
Because I was 265 pounds. And my doctors, I was like, damn. And then within 3 months, I lost 60 pounds.
You need that motivation. You need like...
No, he's just like a little scare tactic. And I'm pretty sure he lost weight one time because he had a dream that your toe was cut off or something like that. Did you have that dream? And then he's like this. He's like, oh man, that means diabetes. I gotta lose weight.
No, I swear that always happens. Bro, I have gone through phases like the past, like I say 10 years now.
Yeah.
Where I've been like 265, then I'll be like 160.
Yeah.
And I could lose 100 pounds in like 6 months.
The math is mathing a lot right now. Hold on. 265 to
160. So the lowest I've ever been is 166 as an adult. Jesus. And the fattest I've ever been was 265. This is in the span of 10 years. Like this is what I'm talking about. So right now I'm 220.
You're 220.
Yeah, so like I'm okay now because I'm still handsome.
220. You know what I'm saying? We were playing Brody. Yeah. I was around that.
Yeah. I think. How much did you weigh then?
Doing Brody? Oh, I was a big boy, bro.
Yeah, you were big.
Do you remember?
We were all big, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were big too,
I was
dog.
big, man. I was huffing and puffing. I didn't want to I wanted to play it off.
Oh, I was skinny as shit during Brody.
Oh, but you know what's crazy for me? Even when
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fat, I don't get tired, bro. When I play basketball.
Get that stamina.
Yeah, but I don't get tired when I play basketball, bro. Like, you could even ask these guys.
Yeah.
You know what
for
I mean?
real.
Like, I could go like 10 games straight, 265. I'm ready to go at all times, you know? 166, but it feels weird because.
Yeah, but bro, you
know,
shoot though. You don't drive a lot.
You see, you think that now?
Yeah, Leo started
I
driving.
play
more.
with you, bro. You don't shoot. I'm a slasher, so I'll go to the basket.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember me and Adrian would always have this play. He'll give a pick, and then he'll just roll, and I'll drive, and then just pass it to him.
Ain't nobody stopping that, bro.
Bro, nobody's stopping
one's
that.
stopping
Thinking
that.
of how we only lost, what is it called, like one time, right? During Brody.
Yeah.
And that was a crazy ass game.
That was a crazy game.
And it was a game winner. That's it. That's the
Oh
only time we
my
lost.
god.
Yeah.
Bro, that
Used to
game
watch
was
the game,
crazy.
Wait, was
no?
it the one I missed or was it the one they got?
No, it's they hit the game winner against us, and they were the number one on the thing.
Yeah, it was
Bro,
like the
wait,
shooters.
let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Yeah, that's
We can't, bro. Everyone's been saying like, yo, why don't you guys play Brody? We can't. We physically can't.
You're really
I
busy.
think 'cause,
It's so busy.
No,
Really
it's
busy.
not even like how busy we are. It's like because like right now, like if you really want to play basketball, like right now, like you have to physically train yourself. Especially
That's true.
I like Brody, right? Because like every Sunday you have to play basketball.
Yeah.
like, and this
Yeah.
is like
they're playing serious
and
too.
like you're not. This is not no playing around type of stuff. You know, like you really have to physically train yourself.
That's actually a good
You know
point.
what I mean? Like,
It's not like you just pick up, at
Yeah.
the rec or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
These guys are going at it.
Yeah, they
I mean,
actually
they
have
talk shit, bro.
They
Yeah.
talk bear shit,
Bro,
Yeah.
if a guy told me, I'm like, bro, relax.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to ball.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's-
I got work tomorrow.
that's what I don't like, man. Like, because like
or you coming after
you know what I'm saying?
my
Like
family.
if
right?
someone ever talked trash to me like during Brody, I will punch him in the face. You know what I'm saying? Because I did.
I can actually see you doing that.
Yeah,
though.
because
Like,
I've done it. I've done it in one Filipino league.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in one Filipino league, some guys were just trying to test me, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like, why are you guys being so personal? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, honestly though,
You know what I'm saying?
like,
Like,
it's
why
just
do they
yeah,
take it
it's
there?
just for
Like,
fun,
bro,
bro.
like-
Just chill out.
Like, if you want to feel like you're a better man than me, go ahead, man. Like,
Yeah.
like, have a good night. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
facts.
But like, so like, I was like, whatever. You really want to test me? And then I checked the man, fam.
You know what I'm doing? If I ever
You
play,
know?
I'm bringing Buddha with me.
Oh yeah, this is good luck, bro. I got this from
Why
Home
you
Sense.
think I keep touching it, man?
Bro, and before I leave the shop, and the minute I go to, like here, I rub his belly.
For good luck.
Oh, you rub his
right?
belly?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
rub
So
his
you
do it around the whole time?
Yeah, you're supposed to rub the
you
belly,
have to-
man.
You rub the belly. It's good luck.
There
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying? Yeah. See, that's what it is. It's so funny, man. Yeah, but Brody was sick, bro. Like that was really good because like like we're all still homies and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like from everyone. Even like with
Yeah.
Connor, like we're so proud of everything he's doing.
We're
like,
all like going like this,
you know,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
sure,
what's
man.
You know what
up.
I'm saying? Like it's really
That's what it's
good.
supposed to be, you know?
Yeah,
no
bro.
one's jealous. No one's like, oh, look at him go. We're just like, yo, this is
Yeah,
great.
man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You're doing your passion. You're doing your thing. Like,
Yeah, bro.
So let me ask you a question. So ever since the start of the year, you've done a lot of commercials, like,
Yeah.
and I've seen them.
right.
It's crazy because like even our boy like Lance and Josh, like
Yeah.
we always watch basketball together,
Right.
and they'll be like, "Yo, it's your client." In one of the NBA
They
commercials,
don't
it's
know
the
my
Ultra
name.
one.
They don't know my name.
They don't know your name. Yeah, bro.
You should tell them my name.
I'm like, yeah, that's my.
remember Lance used to tell
Yeah.
his mom too.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
that guy comes to
Yeah.
the shop.
Yeah.
And like his mom is so foreign and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when he sees someone from TV, it's like, holy, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I know
saying?
for
what you're
sure.
talking
You
about.
know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
whose haircut is that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So out of all the commercials you've done this year, which one's your favorite? You'd say.
Honestly, it's crazy that you asked me this because I just did one yesterday,
Mhm.
and that is my favorite. But
No
I can't
way.
talk about it.
Oh.
So I will say my favorite though outside of that one.
Okay.
right? So
So the second, right?
the second,
Yeah, the second one.
but one, the my favorite one. It's the DoorDash one. So the one where I actually had to do stunts. I filmed for
Oh yeah,
like,
because you jumped on like tables and stuff, right?
well, no, I'm not Tom Cruise, but yeah.
Oh, no, I see that commercial where you're like they freeze frame you because
Yeah.
you jumped.
So
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah,
exactly.
that one. Yeah,
so
see?
I basically tripped.
You guys are not paying
I
attention.
see. Yeah, you showed me
man.
that one. Yeah.
These guys don't pay
my
attention.
man.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pay attention to
You
all
pay
these
attention to me.
things. See, you
Yeah.
guys were not prepared today.
No.
Cuz.
He did his homework. He did his
I was
homework.
prepared, man. These guys are just
did his
too damn
homework.
busy. You know what I'm saying?
They're too busy to watch me on TV.
Yeah.
So how long did that one take?
That one took 3. Well, it took a whole week because I wasn't the only spot. We did like 3 spots. our spot was the main spot, and I had to do rehearsals. So I worked like 4 days. So the first day was rehearsals, then the other 3 days were, the actual shoot. And they built a house. They built an actual like house and everything.
Dang.
In a commercial
Because it was so
studio.
colorful. Like the house inside
so
was like
dope.
colorful. Yeah.
I can show you like some BTS, but it was wicked, bro.
Yeah,
And-
that's sick.
crazy.
And then we had like, you saw the fire shot, right? So there's real fire and everything. And when I tripped, they had me on wires and rigs. So I had to practice like falling slowly,
Yeah.
but it had to be natural. It couldn't be like I'm out here just swinging.
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm really good at that, man.
You sure?
I fall very slow.
It's naturally.
It's like Shaq, when you fall, you're like
No. I said natural slow, not too slow though. The camera can't catch you.
Bro, like if I ever fall, I'm like, oh no. You know what I'm
You
saying?
probably could be good at it then.
No, I can't be an actor, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
think
I think the only character that I can play is myself. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yo, a
only
lot of
way.
actors do that right now. What you mean?
Yeah, I know, but that's the only way I can play myself. Yo, what do you want to play? I want to play Leo, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
You know
what I'm
what?
saying?
When I get my own production, I'm gonna put you on.
Oh yes,
we'll do
yes,
that.
sir.
We'll do that.
You know what I'm saying?
A scene
Yeah.
just like in the shop.
But do you notice? You know what I noticed now? Like with commercials and stuff like that. Like it's very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Every commercial, most commercials are mixed couples.
Yeah.
Most
See?
commercials are mixed couples. So you're right.
You know.
And even you're right. Even like if you have more than like 2 people there, this
Mhm.
person is from this place, or this person's black, this person's Asian, white,
Yeah.
a mix of white and Asian, or a mix of whatever. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
The interracial couples are
Interracial.
winning, baby. I
But yo, that's gonna be the world
I
nowadays.
like
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's
Bro, Leo's a good example.
Oh yeah,
His
your wife
bro,
is what's-
Croatian
my-
and Portuguese.
Exactly, beautiful.
Croatian.
And then I'm gonna have a kid that's gonna be Croatian, Portuguese, Filipino. Beauty.
They gonna be swagged out.
Not in a million years I'd ever thought, because I was born in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying?
You as well?
Yeah,
You know,
me as
like,
well,
I was
yeah.
born in the Philippines, and like I used to just watch like TV and stuff like that. Like when I first came to Canada, like I never saw a single white person or a single black person.
Mhm.
You know, so like I was
Bro, we were down there. What you talking about?
no, but like I'm talking about like yeah, there's black Filipinos and there's white Filipinos. You know,
But not
there's-
like westernized.
but not like
Oh,
not
yeah.
like you know what I'm
Okay,
saying,
okay.
and like you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean. Like so basically like when I first saw like blue eyes and like blonde hair, and so I was like, what? I was like, it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But I can see
I
you
was like-
reacting the
'cause,
same
like,
way.
Yeah, because my first crush was Sailor Moon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh man, this is like the human Sailor Moon. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
it's crazy
Like,
'cause-
you know.
What's it called? When I came to Canada, all the girls I had a crush on was like blonde and blue eyes.
See,
That's so funny, cause bro, I've never been into.
yo, it cut
What?
off. It
No.
cut off.
It's
No,
good.
mine's good.
Mine's good. Maybe it's
Oh,
just
oh,
for you.
it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
But yeah, even
Yeah.
when Christina went to the Philippines, like there's random kids
Whoa.
like
Random
wanting
kids
to
are
take pictures
wanting
of her.
pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
what?
crazy.
She's just a celebrity.
Bro, like randomly.
Yeah.
They'll be
serious?
like,
Just 'cause
oh,
she's
can we take a
white.
picture?
So if I went to the Philippines,
Oh, of
Oh.
course. They'll think you're in the NBA.
You're right.
Bro,
100%,
Bro, they're gonna be like this. They're
hilarious.
gonna be like, oh,
Autograph.
big black guy. That is the NBA, you know?
Oh, 100%. Like
what team you play for?
Yeah.
Bro,
Vancouver
I used to
Pistons.
just so I would what it's called. I would just walk by, you know, like in the market and stuff like that, like with my wife, and like you know, obviously like she's white, you know, and like all the guys are just like, whoa, like does this lady ever go in the sun?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
It's
Like,
so foreign
it's
to them.
crazy,
They don't
very
see it every
foreign,
day.
yeah.
They don't see it
Yeah,
every
it's
day.
pretty crazy,
Bro, that's why I tell everyone to go out in Asia and explore because you'll find like the crazy. It'll humble you for
That's
sure.
true.
It's a different
You know?
world
Even
out
traveling in general will humble you, bro.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Mhm.
For sure, man.
You know?
But I think Asia is like the
He's
crazy.
like,
Bro,
Asia
they're
though,
even
Asia though.
confused on their own people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like every time I go to the Philippines, they're like, "Sir, are you Filipino?" I said, "What?"
Yeah.
Because you
saying?
kind of changed too. You're
You know
like
what
more
I'm
westernized. So they're
Oh
like
yeah, I think it's because
right?
my facial hair and stuff like that. Like that's,
tattoos, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
You know,
and
the
I'm
way
handsome.
you walk, the
Bro,
way you talk.
And I'm handsome.
The funniest thing is that like our cousins are like this. Oh, like how
He's
did
gonna
it,
mention he's handsome 5 times over the podcast.
they're like this? They're like they're
It's
like,
true.
bro, they're like this to Leo. They're like, oh, like how did you grow that beard? Oh, it must be because Canada it's cold, so
Yeah.
you need. Bro, they think it's because it's
Bro,
cold in
that's
the Philippines.
exactly what my cousin
It's cold in
said,
Canada. That's why Leo grew that beard.
Man.
Bro, there's a lot of superstition. Like in my culture, for example, there's this thing where like my dad will say like, yeah, you need to drink coconut water because it'll wash your heart. And I'm like, that's
He watched it.
the thing. It goes past.
That's so
it doesn't.
funny, bro.
All right.
Whatever, yeah.
You know,
If you say so.
if you say so. Or I think what's the other one? Like, is it Supplegen or there's something that like give you a strong back. I can't remember what it is, but those things, man, it's crazy that when you grow up listening to it, you believe it.
For sure,
You
man.
believe it, you know? And then after you're like, this doesn't make any sense.
But I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of things that like my dad used to tell me that I still do to this day. So like when I go drinking, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad, as a kid, because bro, my dad loved drinking. He used to tell me at a very young age, I don't know why he was
If you take a chase, right?
I don't know why he would tell like a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, but it stuck
You were
with me.
4 at the time?
Oh man, it's the Philippines, bro. I was buying him cigarettes at like 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's like different, right?
Different,
So he was telling me, he's like this. He was drunk. He would be drunk as shit. He'd be like this. You, like my youngest son, make sure when you drink, you never chase. Like ever. He's like that. Yeah, he's like that. Because you'll never get headaches. That's what he said, right? Bro, ever since I started drinking, I would never chase.
Tell him about the watermelon
That's
story.
great. I don't chase either. That's crazy. I didn't
The
know that.
watermelon story is the funniest. He said if you mix, you can never eat watermelon and drink beer in the same time because you'll die.
Because you'll die.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Bro, I was so afraid to eat watermelon.
Wait, is that true?
While I
No,
was
it's
drunk.
not.
No, it's not true, man.
Bro, there's watermelon
Bro, it
beer.
just sounds convincing. It just sounds convincing. That's all.
You know,
But that's
like-
what I'm saying. It's like it's kind of nice, you know, like when your parents like tell you like little things like that because it actually sticks like it
It sticks with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
As a kid, you absorb a lot of things.
Yeah.
Right?
So
it's
now
all it is.
you know what I'm gonna do when I do have kids.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna be drunk as shit. They're 4 years old. I'm gonna tell them you should never chase. Okay. I'm gonna pass down the
Pass it down.
tradition.
when
You
you were
know.
a kid, did you have like when you had like a cold, right?
Yeah.
Like, would your dad ever give you like the strongest like alcohol that you like available to him and take a shot of it?
Bro, when I had a cold and I was sick, my grandma would get olive oil and she'd rub it all over my face. Then she'd get eucalyptus oil and honey. We had all the natural remedies, you know what I'm saying? That you go and pray like, Father God, you know, bless his soul, like shit like that. She would do, but that's women, right?
Yeah.
Takers.
How about your grandpa?
He would drink. He would just drink.
And boom.
Yeah.
He would just drink. You're all right, man. Y'all good. You're good.
No, he's gonna give you Ray and nephew and boom.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yo, Ray and nephew, man, people actually drink it straight.
I like Ray
And
nephew.
they're not Jamaican.
Yeah, I like Ray
It's
nephew
crazy.
and boom.
I drink everything straight, man.
Yeah.
I don't
You
I
know?
don't
Ray
chase
nephew
ever.
63%.
It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
bro. I'll drink it straight.
Ray nephew and boom was my drink when I was in
That's like
Jamaica.
a death wish, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Aji, remember when we were in Jamaica, all I drank was Ray nephew and boom?
Yeah, bro. I love Jamaica, man.
See?
Jamaica was sick,
You
bro.
know?
I'm trying to go back.
What's your favorite
myself.
Jamaican food?
Bro, there's too many.
If you say jerk chicken and oxtail, like, no, aside from jerk chicken and
Yeah,
oxtail.
aside from-
it's actually not that. It's actually not
Okay.
that. I love ackee and saltfish.
Oh, yeah.
Ackee
I was
and
going to say
saltfish,
that
the
too.
vibe.
That's the
Saltfish,
third one, you know?
Yeah, curry goat, sweet and sour chicken. Like, so rice and peas, sweet and sour chicken, curry goat, festival, like all the like.
Wow,
it's like
this guy's speaking patois now.
yeah.
fam.
plate of
Whatever.
food.
What happened?
We were talking about Jamaican food. I gotta switch it up a little bit.
Bro,
Bro, patois.
in my opinion, the best Jamaican food, bro, Jamaicans know how to make soup. Very underrated soup, bro.
It's the thing. I
Like-
never used to drink
Yeah,
soup.
the
growing
porridge,
up.
right?
Yeah.
No, not just the pork, bro. Red pea soup is my favorite soup of all time.
It slaps, yeah.
Bro, red pea
Would you
soup?
put coconut water in it?
Yeah, for sure. Have you guys ever had chicken foot soup?
I have. I'm not a big soup person.
Fire.
This guy said chicken feet soup?
No, it's a thing. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good. It's
Jamaican.
good. But like I don't
Luigi's
I don't
gross. That's nasty.
Okay, the one thing I
sound
hate
good.
that my mom cooked
Oh,
a couple
yuck.
times was tripe.
I hate tripe
I
too.
don't
It
mind tripe.
stinks up the house.
It does.
man.
It's so smell-
Laura's like, yo, that slaps. Because this man is such
No,
this
no.
man's an island
How
man,
can
bro.
you
That's all.
stomach that, bro?
Bro,
How can you
that-
stomach that?
Oh, tripe is gross.
I fucks with that.
Boy,
I like that.
You ever
fucks with
you
that.
ever you ever had pho? Like pho the soup?
Vietnamese soup.
Yeah, the Vietnamese soup. Like
I
pho.
think so.
Bro,
I think
so-
some boys put me on. I think so.
Bro,
Yeah.
Vietnamese soup, like they have like a piece of lard. It's like a lard, just like a square.
piece of what?
A lard.
A lard.
What's
It's
that?
literally a piece of fat.
It's a piece of fat. So it's a piece of fat.
Yeah.
Put it in
And
the
then,
soup?
yeah, and they have the tripe too and stuff like that all together. I was like, and all my uncles, because when I was a kid, I was like, yo, this is gross. I don't want to eat it, you know? And all my uncles like, are you stupid? You know, just start eating all the
Nasty,
lard and
bro.
bro,
tripe.
the
It's
older
No, I
I,
can't
bro,
even-
nah, man, that's the shit. I love that shit.
That's
Mm.
gross,
The older
bro.
the older I
bro.
got, the more understanding I am with like how older people love like fatty things, you know?
Yeah,
Because
older
it's
people
so
don't like
flavorful.
taste. That's what they don't like.
Yo, people don't know this, but fat is actually really good for you.
It is good for you.
You know what I'm saying? Like cholesterol is actually really good for you, man.
Not too much.
I don't know about that.
Not
No,
too
but-
much.
I was about to say, bro. Ain't nobody gonna let him slide like that.
Listen,
That's how some
listen. I am gonna put you guys on
Fat
right now.
is good for
Let's
you.
roll.
No,
Let's
it
roll.
is,
Don't
bro.
kill you, Lou.
Good, bro.
Broccoli
I
is
think
good
it's his
for
fucking
you.
name. Leo.
Leo.
Cholesterol.
Leo,
This is
good,
why I was 265 pounds.
bro, good
Yeah,
fat
you were
is
just
good for
talking
you.
about how you almost got diabetes.
You're getting the wrong information, man.
Bro, don't be feeding. Don't be
Hey,
listening
it's
to
okay, man.
Leo.
It's all about entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna search it out too. Man, what this fuck is this guy talking about? Stupid
No,
ass.
but you guys have to watch Joe Rogan talk about cholesterol and like fat and stuff
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know what you're talking
You know,
about.
like you know what I'm talking about, right?
I
Like
know,
when
I've
they were
seen
talking
it.
about that, so it's like the little balance like that.
It's about a balance.
Yeah,
all. It's
because
all
like
about
because
balance.
like the media portrays like fat is freaking bad for you and stuff like that. And,
You know what's bad for you? Sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sugar's the
Sugar
worst.
is bad.
Sugar's the
for
worst
Yeah,
thing for you, bro.
sugar in general is really bad.
100%.
I like chocolates.
I love my sweets.
like-
Dark chocolate is
chocolate.
actually good to,
and like
to eat
juice,
though.
bro.
Yeah, but dark chocolate is not sweet.
But if you have nice like nuts in it or whatever, it's
Yeah.
nice. It's
Like
nice.
juice, I think juice is my number one problem. 100%. I like juice too much.
That's where you gain the most weight when the things you
Yeah.
drink. The things you drink.
I
All
like,
the sugars in
I
it.
like juice too much. You know what I'm saying? But now when I'm a little older, I'm gonna get into fasting. You know, and all that stuff.
I basically do that every day,
Yeah.
man.
You should even start now, bro.
That's what I said. I've been telling Leo this.
Just have moments when you fast and then you get off of that shit and you go back on
I'm
it
a little
after.
too young at the moment.
Just let me enjoy my life for
So
now,
life
guys.
hasn't scared you enough where you're like, I need to fast.
Yeah, but I'm a little too young at the moment, man. I think when I'm like 30, then yeah, I have to be like, ooh,
Bro, aren't you like
100%.
20, 29?
I'm 28.
29
Yeah.
next year, yeah.
He's not close enough. He's like, I'm almost there. But you see, I need to like live life a little bit more.
Yeah,
Then almost die.
exactly.
So,
You know?
yo, bro, these guys have been making fun of me because I think for the past,
we haven't
what?
been making fun of
Yeah,
you.
you
What are
have.
talking about?
Bro,
No,
you-
leave him.
man.
You guys, I
Bro.
come in the shop, you just making fun of how big
bro,
his head is.
so take it in how like, so Good Friday, right? As a Catholic, we're not allowed to eat meat,
Mhm.
right? So,
Were you Catholic?
yeah, we're all Catholic.
Since when?
We're all Catholic.
We're all
I go to
Catholic.
church every Sunday, bro.
I don't believe you, bro.
What?
He does, bro.
Yeah, I go to church every Sunday.
You go to church like that?
No, not like this. I wear pants, but I wear the sweater and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not playing.
No,
I go
bro.
to
He
church
goes.
every-
He goes every Sunday.
I go to church every
You're
Sunday.
a
bro,
man of
we-
God.
Huh?
You're a man of God.
No. So like
No,
for me,
no.
So I'm not like
Not with that response.
I'm not like a like I'm like like I believe that there's a higher power and stuff like that. I am born Catholic, but like I don't really follow like the church and stuff like that because I go to church for my own purpose. You know what I'm saying?
You're more
Like
spiritual. You want a
like
connection with
so like I
God.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and it's a good what's it called? It's a good time for me to like basically meditate away from everything that's going on at the moment.
No, I
So
feel
that's
that.
actually how I started going to church. You could even ask Luigi. I've been going to church for like almost 2 months and a half straight now. Like it's just recently. Like it wasn't like every week that I go to church, but 2.5 weeks, like 2.5 months. Like
Yeah.
I've been going to church because like it helps me basically like balance like my mental state. You know, like it's
therapeutic
like
in a sense.
exactly
Yeah.
like that's like the first like so when the first time I went to church, like the first time I ever felt like I was alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I was alone, like in a room with a bunch of people.
Damn, we get all deep all of a sudden.
No, but
Yeah.
that,
Bro, this is what happens here, man.
No,
we
no.
we either get really
off
deep.
camera though.
no,
too.
Yeah, it's
but
true.
seriously, like, cause like, so like, when I went to church and I was praying, like, yeah, my wife was right next to me, but I felt like I was by myself in church.
But that's a good thing.
You know what I mean? I was by myself in church because like I was giving thanks to like everything that's happening and like I'm super grateful.
Like no one was there. It's just
Yeah,
you and
it
God.
was just me and just like
Yeah.
and like I don't follow the whole mass thing and stuff like that. Like
Mhm.
I'm there,
Mhm,
but like
mhm,
there are times where like like I'm praying
mhm.
by myself when like everyone's standing up or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I
it
don't
sounds like you're there for like your own
Your own
peace.
person.
yeah,
Yeah.
for my own
I
peace.
was
You know
gonna
what I
say
mean?
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Because
know
like
why
you
you're
know,
at church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're not going for anyone else but you.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
I love
Ooh, see, I told you. I'm
Okay,
a
so-
church guy and handsome.
Okay. All right.
So back to my story. So ever
back to
since
my
so after Good Friday, so me and Leo, actually Leo started with me, right?
Mhm.
He said, "Yo, I think we should give up meat for a little bit, you know." So we only ate fish for like 3 days, right?
Is-
So it's supposed to be only Good Friday.
No, it's supposed to be 3 days. It's
No, but like, isn't fish meat, or fish never really counts in that conversation?
No, it doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count as meat.
pescatarian.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
pescatarian, exactly.
Okay.
So whatever. So Leo goes 3 days,
Mhm.
and I go 3 days, and then he goes to a Sunday, what's it called, dinner or whatever it is.
Mhm.
He's like, bro, I can't do it. I gotta eat chicken. So he eats
No,
chicken.
it was Monday. Don't
Okay,
act
whatever.
Like, so it was Friday, Saturday,
whatever the
Sunday,
case may
and then
be.
Monday.
You lasted
But-
for 3
yeah.
days.
But it's been like a month and a half for me since the last time I ate chicken, right?
It was Darko's fault, man.
And these guys have been making fun of me. They're like, "Oh, you're so weak because only thing you eat is fish." Blah blah blah. Bro, we play basketball.
I'm dead. When
We-
they body check you, well, that's
Bro.
because you don't eat chicken,
Bro,
bitch.
that's literally Leo. But like I was telling Leo, like ever since like I became like, essentially I'm pescatarian now, right? I only eat veggies
Are
and like
you,
fish.
you're serious about this?
Like I'm serious
no,
about
serious,
it.
bro.
Oh,
Like he
shit.
wants to like go forever.
I want to go for. I don't know if
Really?
I want to go forever, but I want to go to a point where like,
You okay?
yeah, I know, like I'm good, bro. Like I feel
Yeah?
amazing. I feel
No, but
great.
it's good.
So you do you eat like beef and stuff, or just only
No,
fish?
so only sometimes I don't even eat fish.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
bro.
sometimes I only eat like vegetarian food.
Really?
Yeah, but I feel the most happiest, the healthiest,
Okay.
and I sleep the best. So I was telling Leo, since we were back on that healthy, you know, he doesn't want to start too early and stuff like that.
because he likes to live.
Yeah, he likes his chicken
no,
or
this
beef
is
or
what
whatever.
happened.
I'm just
Okay.
playing, yeah.
It was, so okay, Friday I was good. Saturday I was good, and there was meat right in front of me, but I had options.
Mm.
You know. And then Sunday I was good too, because same thing, I had options. Monday hits, I go to my father-in-law's house, and the man was roasting chicken, like homemade roasted chicken, and I was like, damn, this looks like it slaps, you know? And like this is the only option I have. You know what I mean? So like I'm not just gonna eat the soup and the freaking potatoes, and then you know, like he's like, yo, because for him, like he's Catholic too, and like I guess that's the break of the fast, right?
Mhm.
That's the break of like the non-eating meat, whatever. And then like he cooked the chicken, and he cooked that for like 6 hours. He was like, you know, like in low heat, like
See, like you're saying earlier, he put the labor
You know what I'm
in. So you
saying?
gotta
Like,
like taste
like-
the labor,
bro.
right?
And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm like, sorry, Luigi, I'm gonna end this. He cooked 2 chicken, and there was what it's called. There was 8 of us
Yeah.
in the dining table. I ate the whole chicken by myself, and the other 7 split the one chicken.
Yo, you really went to that. I'm leaving with some.
Yeah.
This is mine. Y'all can work out the rest.
That's
This
exactly
is
what
me.
happened, bro. Like, you know, I was like, yo,
That's so
Darko,
crazy, bro.
I ate the whole
Oh,
chicken to
man.
my face. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? Like,
But yo, I'm not gonna lie.
That
Like
was me too.
sometimes I miss eating chicken. Like especially at Piano, bro. I love
That's
Piano
what-
Piano's
I
chicken,
would
bro.
too.
They're bomb.
Bro, it's okay. You can come back. You can come
No,
back.
no,
to
no,
eating
but-
chicken.
but
It's
the
all
thing
good,
is-
bro. I
the-
won't judge you.
No, I know I don't know. I just feel happier like this. In my
but,
opinion.
Yeah, but and it's a good like self-control. Like
He
it's
feels
like,
Yeah.
happy for now, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
a-
see it.
it's
you
a
know,
good
month. What are you
self-control.
in? You're a month in right now.
A month and a half, almost. Yeah, a month and a half. I would say.
Yeah. It's a good
So you know,
self-control.
like in relationships, where like month 3 comes, you're like, oh, I still have to miss.
Yeah.
Month 3 gonna come.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get this nice, sexy ass piece of chicken in front of you, and you're gonna be like,
Bro, that's so black of you, Adrian.
so we gonna go there. All right, next question.
This guy's like, bro, he's sexualizing chicken, you know? Bro, only a brother would do that, you know what I'm saying? Bbro, you got yourself, crispy chicken.
Crispy
It's,
ass chicken.
you know, it's
You already-
juicy.
You have to like, it tastes good,
Yeah,
bro.
this one's get like
you know it
he's
tastes
like,
good.
I get collard greens for Thanksgiving.
Collard greens,
You know what I'm
mashed
saying?
potatoes.
Yeah, some mac and cheese. You know,
You know,
what I'm
grandma
saying?
put her foot in that. Okay.
No, but I think my end goal, so I was telling like Leo and like Kevin this, that like maybe after the summer I'll consider like eating chicken and like steak. But as of right now, man, I don't really feel the
But yeah,
need
but
to.
the minute
Yeah, I feel
because
that.
I went what's
You've
called
already you've gained the habit already.
yeah, I
it's
get in the
already-
habit. So
yeah.
like, I want to see how long my self-control can.
for 4 months for me. There's a time for 4 months I didn't eat a single meat for 4 months.
When was this?
So this when I was working at a warehouse. So I was working at a warehouse. So like what
Crazy
I know,
hours, too.
yeah. So I was working in the morning, and like I was walking 17 kilometers a day, like working 8 hours. And basically I noticed that I had to change my diet because I felt sluggish when I was eating the way what I was eating, right?
Mhm.
And so I basically went vegan. Like I remember, like I would just only eat celery and what it's called, like hummus, and I would dip it like that, and I would eat oatmeal. That's it. That's how I lost
Everything
it.
you chose celery.
Yeah, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so basically I did that, and then the minute I quit the warehouse, I'm like, sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have a Baconator, because that's my favorite. Like I love Baconator, bro. I ate I just like even just a piece of the Baconator, bro,
Yeah.
and like it stanked. Yeah, like it smells because like once you go away from like that type of stuff, like your sensitivity to like meat becomes very, very crazy active, right?
I know
So
what
like
you're talking about. That
I ate
makes
the
sense.
Baconator, I literally had one bite and I almost puked.
Yeah.
And then I went back to
I know what you mean.
because it slaps. You know, I'm like, this is
Yeah.
only gonna take one day. Don't worry. Then I slowed
like-
down. Then I started eating fish first,
Yeah.
and then what it's called. Then I started when I went back to the pepperoni pizza. I'm like, I'm back to the Baconators, baby.
I'm back.
I'm back to the Baconators, baby.
Slowly but surely.
So let me ask you another question. Who's your favorite actor?
Okay.
Denzel.
How you know, bro? How you know?
It's because you're black.
Wow. Thought I airdropped that. What the fuck?
That's every single black guy's
So,
favorite actor is Denzel, bro.
Denzel. Yeah, he's out there. I'll give you like top 5.
Yeah.
And this shit's hard because I got women in my top 5 as well. But you know, if I had to really like, you know, choose, gun to my head, like, oh, who's your top 5? Denzel. I'd put Will Smith there. I would put Olivia Davis. Am I saying her name right? Yeah. Okay.
How about
I
Jamie
put
Foxx?
Tom Cruise. What?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie's up there, but the thing is,
But he's not top 5.
Jamie is versatile. He's in everything. So
I
I can
love
say
Django. That's why.
my favorite artist, Jamie. You know, I could put him anywhere. So, you know, I think for that reason, I won't put him in the top 5.
Whoa. I love Django, man. Come on.
Django's up there.
Bro,
Django's
Django
up
is
there.
one of my favorite superheroes. You know?
Superhero.
Bro, he's my superhero.
Okay, you know what? Respectfully, yeah, he could be a superhero. You're right.
No, because he could be a superhero. Bro, he was
right.
a slave that was killing a bunch of the
That's
slave
true.
owners.
Yeah.
He killed it the whole time.
That is
He did.
sick, man.
Such a
killed the
sick
whole time.
movie.
You know, you guys need to watch Django. If you haven't watched it, man, that means that you are missing out.
Bro,
No, I
I
watched
showed
it. It's dope.
I showed Leo Django like once, like 3-4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Bro, after like 2-3 months, he's watched it like 20 times because he loved it so much.
Bro,
It's a great movie. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
so
It's
good.
a
because it feels
great
so
movie.
good.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
feel-good
great
movie. You
And
know
the
what I'm saying?
pacing on that movie is perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't feel
know,
like it's like like
rushed,
bro,
the
it's like a
storytelling.
3-hour
Bro, it's
movie.
3 hours,
Yeah.
bro. I've
And
watched
it's
that
so
movie probably like
good.
minimum like 300, 400 times.
100%.
In the span of 4 years.
And since we're
bro.
speaking of Django, Leonardo's is in
Yeah.
my list as well. You know,
How about
because
Christian Waltz? That guy's
I was actually gonna bring him
nasty.
up. So
He's so versatile. That's
See,
the guy.
I'm
That's
not
Django's
really
partner.
a movie guy like that, but
We
when
talk
I like
about
the movie, I watch it all the time.
Inglourious Bastards, check it out. He's
Leo,
Oh, I love
Leo.
it.
He's Christian Waltz.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that guy.
That
man.
guy's
Wait, he had
sick.
to, what was that? That was like an airdrop thing. Like,
I love
that guy.
Leo.
Oh no, that's a brother thing,
'Cause
man.
he knows how I think sometimes.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
I just witnessed that. I was like, what the hell is going on? You go through this all the time?
Yeah.
Bro, we have like a twin thing, even though we're not
right.
I know
twins.
what
No,
he's
you
talking-
guys are like
that
twins.
guy.
You
That
You guys
guy.
are
That
talking
guy's
without
sick.
talking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's sick, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I think Joaquin Phoenix is sick too.
See, I don't know
Joaquin Phoenix
names,
is up
man.
there. So
Yeah,
that's the
me
thing.
neither.
It's hard to pick like favorite actor or top 5 because I like actors for different reasons, right?
Yeah.
And all of them give me different things. Like for example, The Rock, right? The Rock,
I hate that guy.
he gets shit for his acting, right? But if you watch Central Intelligence, The Rock actually did pretty good on that. But then you watch Black Adam, you're like, man, I didn't like him. He didn't do too much. But you know, he's a decent.
Why don't you like him?
I'm a Vin Diesel guy, bro.
Oh.
I mean, Vin is the same
That doesn't
thing.
even make sense.
It's the same argument
They're
with Vin.
beefing, bro. They're beefing because, like, you know, like I was watching a bunch of things how they were beefing in Fast Furious, right?
Yeah.
I said, The Rock, you suck. I'm a Vin
Vin
Diesel
Diesel.
guy, bro. That's like that's his movie. It's not your movie. You know what I'm saying?
What they do is they do it well. You know,
Yeah.
they do their part well. And I think a lot of people they need to realize what you're expecting from certain actors or certain movies. They're not going to give you what you want. If you
Yeah.
want a Joaquin Phoenix like I Was Never There kind of film or The Joker, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
But like you're not going to get that from The Rock necessarily unless he goes into that space and you start to get more familiar with his work, right? And you also don't want to be typecasted. And a lot of times you get stuck in that naturally. You're just like that guy. You know, there was that guy that's killing everybody, or there was that guy that's like the funny dude, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So that's like what happened to what's his name? The guy from Superbad, right?
Jonah Hill?
Yeah, Jonah Hill,
yeah.
because like he didn't want to be the fat funny guy anymore.
Yeah, and he lost weight.
Yeah,
and
he
then,
lost weight and all that
Jonah's
stuff.
case
you know?
is interesting too because he talks about it a lot, and I feel like he's known as the funny fat guy,
Yeah.
but he can do a lot more.
Oh yeah,
Right? Like Wolf of Wall Street.
that
He
was sick.
Yeah.
He wasn't necessarily the funny fat guy, but I get why people be like, he still was that, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But you watch some of his other work and you're like, no, he's got range. He can still do
Yeah,
this. you know?
yeah.
So
He's funny at what is it called? He's funny at Django too.
Yeah, Django.
Is he in it?
Yeah, he is.
See, you didn't even know.
You remember what's
the
it
bag?
called?
The bag. What
The
is
bag?
it called? The bag scene.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
remember
when
the bag
what is it called?
scene.
They were trying to kill Django and the other guy, and then he was like,
Yo, okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
short. It's a short
It's a
window.
short one. It's a short
window,
one.
Yeah.
When they're in the
Yeah.
forest.
Wow, I actually
Yeah.
forgot that.
Bro, see, that's how much Leo remembers a movie,
Bro,
man. Because he's
I
watched it
know
400
every
times.
single
I have to
scene
go
of
back
that,
and double
bro.
check that because
Bro, it's so good.
I know every single scene of
Do,
that
do you
movie,
remember?
bro.
Do you remember when what's it called? Like they were trying to do a raid,
Yeah.
and then they had to put on a mask,
Yeah.
and the wife put on the wife made the mask.
Yeah, no, I
And he's
remember
just
it. He
like,
got mad
these
at-
masks six, you know? Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
shit.
We should have a movie night tonight.
Yo, yeah, we should all have a movie night.
Yeah, man.
At my house. I just got a TV, but
After
with no mounts.
After the game.
Yeah, after the game.
Yeah,
That's
after the
true.
game. Oh, damn. Yo, my wife's actually cooking dinner for us, and it's gonna be slappy.
That's
Is she
lit.
cooking chicken?
No, she's cooking steak, pasta, and some roasted beet salad.
So I'm coming over, right?
Yeah, you ever had roasted beet salads, bro?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, see,
I'm about to.
bro.
I'm about to now.
The European culture. God bless.
Ooh,
It's
shit.
great. Y'all close this up, man.
All right. So thank you guys for listening to our 17th episode with Mr. Commercial, Adrian Edwards.
What's up? Yo,
And-
how long was this?
I don't know, man, but where can they follow you, man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you can follow me on IG unique.ariano. I just use IG really.
Yeah.
I don't really use Twitter.
Okay, so
or-
for any like directors or like any sick agents and stuff like that,
Mhm.
what's your phone number? Call you, fam. I'm trying to set a trap. Put the phone number, man. I'm trying to set a trap.
Just hit me on the DMs. Hit me on the
No,
DMs,
watch a
yeah.
bunch of scammers call him.
Yo, I got 2 scam calls today, so I'm not trying to have more, bro. What are you trying to do?
Hey, man, I'm trying to set you up with some good directors and stuff like that, man.
They hit me up
Yeah.
on the IG unique.ariano.
Yeah, and
or
give them your
Adriano.
company phone, bro.
What was that?
Your company
Stop,
phone,
bro.
bro.
IG, bro.
All right, guys. Thanks for
link-
listening.
My
Yes,
LinkedIn
sir.
is right here.
Yo, this was
Appreciate
jokes,
you,
bro.
bro. Hell
Thank you
yeah.
very
This was
much,
dope. We gotta do
man.
part 2.